just leave.
It's your boy D.
I'm sorry. You're tuning in to Homeroom with Smooth. Class is now in session.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is episode. I can't. No, I promise. One day, I'm gonna get the fucking intro right. One day, y'all. One day. But anyway, it's kind of on brand at this point.
Just I might just keep. Yeah, he was just talking up a storm. Like, now you're talking, so you can't do the intro.
I promise. Every time, it's that initial rush of nerves and excitement. Like as soon as it starts, I always mess up without fail. That's why sometimes, like my boy Frankie, he'll just do the intro when me and him are doing this stuff together. Like he'll just do it because he know I'm finna fuck it up. He's like, no, just stop.
Right, I'll take over. Yeah, I'll take over. Yeah,
because he's more formal. I'm just the goofy guy. Yeah. But anyway, so this episode 206, I got with me TheMaraDiaries. Hey, you're laughing ain't helping me.
Not yet.
Somebody gotta hold it together.
All right, hold on. Because I can be serious now.
No. You're fine. You can be yourself. You can be yourself. Okay. I'm just bullshitting.
Okay.
This is TheMaraDiaries. This is TheMaraDiaries. All right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Singer songwriter out of Richmond, Virginia. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. I had classes this morning, so I'm doing pretty good. I had to take a test. Passed it, obviously.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm good.
You know, hey, y'all know what had me weak? She was talking about she felt her background was institutionalized.
Yeah, I did say that. No, because I did ask for my floor looked like a psych ward. Like the color, it gives psych ward vibes. Like that yellow gives psych. I don't know. Can you this yellow right here? It gives psych ward vibes.
You know what? Hey, look, that's the end of the show, ladies. I didn't know she was crazy, y'all. Shit. Okay, hey, but I guess let's start here. Same place I start always. So when did you start singing and songwriting, ma'am?
Oh, good question. Okay, so I've been singing my entire life.
So you came out the womb?
Came out the womb singing. Came out the womb singing. Now let me be serious. So I've been singing for a good little minute. I just started professionally singing, I say about 4.5 years ago.
Okay.
But I wasn't church choirs and stuff and going to church rehearsals and stuff like that, and it just kind of stuck with me.
Oh, so you're saying you were doing that stuff and then it stuck?
Yeah, my aunt.
Okay.
I think my aunt a pastor. Yeah, she a pastor. My aunt's a pastor, and I used to go to her to her choir rehearsals and stuff like that, and it just stuck with me.
Okay. Nice. Okay. All right. And then what was your first record? What's the first song you actually wrote?
Oh shit. First song I actually wrote. Well, it wasn't a song. It was a poem.
Okay. A poem. Oh, I was gonna get into that. But I get into that now. So I see you write poetry too.
Yeah,
the first thing you wrote was poetry. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's why I call myself TheMaraDiaries. But I know you probably gonna get into that too, so I ain't gonna go into it too much. But yeah, the first song I wrote was a poem I wrote for my ex-girlfriend around the time we broke up. The last time we broke up. And I had some roommates. I had some roommates at the time, and they knew I made music, but they knew I wasn't singing for real. So he was like, sing the words. And I'm like, sing the words, nigga, what? So I sang it. I was like, oh shit. So the first song I wrote was Lesson, but it didn't have no hook and no chorus. It was dead ass just a poem. I put that shit out and people really fuck with it. I put it on SoundCloud. And I was like, they was fucking with it. And I was like, y'all reposting this shit? I was embarrassed. And that shit just, from there, just kind of took off.
Yo, so I got to go on SoundCloud to listen to Lessons.
Yeah, I think it's still on SoundCloud. But I don't really post on SoundCloud no more. I don't drop music on SoundCloud. I mean,
obviously, you got to get your bread. You got to get your money. So, you know what I'm saying? You put it on Apple and the Spotify and all that.
Yeah, because I'm saying? I'm too a fish for SoundCloud. I feel like SoundCloud for beginners. But I know, I can't feel like that because Tootsie still posts. Tootsie got 3.7 mil. I need to take
Yeah,
my
so you can post on there, but you can turn it official. You can
Oh,
make
for
it
real?
where you can post on there still and turn it official. And you can make it like where people can only listen to it if it's SoundCloud Go, which is basically the same thing as all the other platforms where you can listen to music, Pandora and all that other good shit. So I would highly suggest you still do.
Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, I am. I got it. Lesson actually has 826 listens, well, streams. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see it.
people fuck with me. No, they fuck with me.
Mm-hmm. Facts. Okay. So you did that or whatever, and then so you moving forward, you know what I'm saying? Like what was your, I guess, your first song, like your actual, like, this is a song, it has a hook, it has a chorus, it has a verse, it's structured correctly, there's production.
Buzzy. I came out with a song called Buzzy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's like that one really got the girls going. I remember I got my first when people actually started recognizing me as the TheMaraDiaries.
Mm-hmm.
She posted a video like of her singing the words, like the chorus. She was like, "Sick of hearing I'm gonna always love you," some shit like that, and I was like,
Oh, wait.
"She likes it."
Bring the vocals back. Bring the vocals back.
Yeah, she posted that, and I was like, I said, "Oh my god." But I didn't realize, like, I still to this day don't realize the effect that my music has on people because I don't look at myself like that. But she really like sang it, and she was like, "That song really got me through my breakup." So I was like, "Thank you, I appreciate that." So that was
Yeah.
the first song. That was the first song that I did. That was like really
Okay.
molded.
Yeah, man. And just like, I would say, like, kind of like in like that acceptance piece of like what other people are seeing you as, like, as long as it's not a stretch or something that you don't want to be, like, oh my god, I don't want to be identified as like somebody that's like cruel, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as it ain't
Or
nothing like
harsh
negative, as
or
long as it's
yeah,
not negative, you know what I'm saying, it's something you want to embrace, like, embrace it wholeheartedly, like,
yeah,
yo, just start telling yourself every day, I am that, you know what I'm saying, like,
yeah.
I am that, you know what I'm saying, I am that motivator, I am that whatever it is. Like, I listen to a lot of motivational speakers all the
No,
time.
it's
So
perfectly
like,
fine. I started my
so
motivation. I watch the Know for Sure podcast with B Simone.
okay, so yeah, that works. That works.
Yeah,
That
that
works.
works. Yeah.
That works.
Okay.
That works. That works. Like me, like, I'm literally listening to, like, these people are literally just motivational speakers. Like, they literally, all they do is just motivate you and make you want to run through a brick wall. Like, I promise you, if I sent you 3 videos and you listen to them,
Yeah.
you'd be ready to punch a brick wall and just go through that motherfucker.
Like,
Like,
fuck you all.
yeah, yes. It'll have you, like, whatever it is, like, you're just ready to
Yeah.
go. You're
Yeah.
ready to go. And like, you know what I'm saying? My thing had always became like, I always, like, I play it while I'm in the shower. I play that stuff while I'm in the shower.
Yeah.
So it ain't nothing else that I can think about. I can't, like, dive too deep into my thoughts and my emotions and reflect and get the feeling all bad. And nope,
Yeah.
I'm getting even higher. I'm going even higher. Like, I'm going even higher
Yeah.
because you take your shower at night. You know what I'm saying? Or depending on if you work out in the morning, then you're taking it in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, during that shower, I'm going higher. Like,
Yeah.
I'm never going down. Never
Yeah.
going down. I'm just keeping myself up. You know. But anyway, okay, so poetry, right? So you were doing poetry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, explain like how that like came to being, like, you being the poet that you are, you know?
My mom writes poetry.
Ah.
My mom writes poetry. She's always written poetry, and when I got diagnosed with generalized anxiety last year. But before I had got diagnosed with it, poetry was what helped me cope and do stuff like that.
Mm.
So it kind of just it's been a guiding. I'm not gonna say a guiding light for me, but I think that yeah, my mom really molded the way that my music sounds. Like it's
Mm.
therapeutic. So yeah.
Okay, I feel that. I feel that. And so, when so you just released a song. We just listened to it earlier.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
smoking
saying?
anonymous.
Like, so explain to people the inspiration behind, hold on, because I downloaded that mug. Hold on.
Oh, thank you.
Smokers Anonymous.
Yeah,
Smokers Anonymous.
Smokers Anonymous.
Yes.
So, Smokers Anonymous was made 2 years ago. That song's actually old. It's new to y'all. It's
Hey.
old to me. It was it was made 2 years ago. I just put it out a few days ago, about a week ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I posted it on Instagram, posted on my story, put that out. The inspiration from it was I used to be a pothead.
Mm. I
Like
can tell.
yeah, you can tell.
I can tell. I can tell. I can tell.
I used to be a pothead, and it wasn't for good, purposeful reasons. I had a trauma bond with weed. I used to smoke just to be like, I gotta, if I want to eat, gotta smoke. I'm talking about go to sleep, smoke, engage in conversation, smoke. I'm not gonna say I was an addict because I don't do it anymore, but you know.
I mean, at the time, if you were an addict, you were an addict. Like I used to, no, like dead ass. I used to be like an alcoholic. Like it was bad. Like it was bad. Like I was drinking. I was drinking I was drinking 4 days a week, like to get drunk. 4 days a week to get drunk. Yes, because I was partying that much.
Like that.
I was partying that much though. Like that's where I was at. Like from 2009, I want to say to about 2013. Like I was drinking a lot. Well, not 2009 because I didn't drink my freshman year. I didn't start drinking until 2010. From 2010 to 2013. Like it's hella blurry. Like I have moments in there that are good and things that I've committed to memory. Other shit, people be like, "Yo, you remember when we did?" No.
Damn.
And like, or like, I have to see a person to remember the moments that go with them.
Holy
you know what I'm saying? Other than that, my brain is absent. It's blank.
So you are a retired functioning alcoholic.
Man, I was not functioning. I was failing school. What the fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? I was failing, bro. I ain't even finna hold it. Like I was doing great. Like, no, I was doing bad. Like I was doing strong in the things that I was strong in because I was always smart.
Because you were interested in those things. Yeah.
No, it wasn't even that I was interested in those things. I was just smart. Like, that's just one thing that I was gifted with. I was gifted with intelligence. So I'm able to like absorb a lot of information and like actually like apply it correctly. Like that's when I actually apply myself. Yeah. But like during that time, like I was not applying myself to almost nothing. If it didn't come naturally, like I was failing that course.
Yeah.
Straight up. Because I wasn't doing homework. I was drinking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? God forbid when I started smoking, like, boy, that was bad.
Yes, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Like I had
like cocaine or something.
No, it wasn't cocaine. No.
Yeah. Thank God.
No, but girl, what?
Yeah.
No, I got a funny story about cocaine though. Real quick. Funny story.
Lord.
So look. No, so my first time ever seeing cocaine, I was in San Diego. It was 2016, and I was at this party, and like so we pre-gamed. I was drinking or whatever. Whoop. Like I'm out. We're kicking it. Like everybody, we all turned up or whatever. I go to the bathroom, right, and the bathroom got one of them people there. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like controlling traffic, handing people paper towels and working tips and that mints and shit. So this dude, like I turn towards the urinal and it finally comes open. So I walk up there and there's this other dude, he's at the urinal and there's like a bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like somewhere where you can actually sit your drink in front of you. So you can always keep your eye on your drink because they did that so people don't have to get roofied and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I set it up there and I look to my left and the dude's like, yo, you want a bump? I'm like, oh, who? Like, I want a what? And he's like, yeah, a bump. Yeah, because he like had a line that's right there. He had two lines.
Is he white?
Yeah. But don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Niggas be partaking too. Like I didn't see plenty of them.
That's one thing I can't say I'm blessed for because don't nobody around me do stuff like that. God is good. Because let me see some motherfucker ask me about, bitch, I'll bump your face. Your ass is tripping if you think I'm ready to do that. I'm not doing that. No.
So it's not even that. It's just like some people that's just what they're into. And in California, it's not a stretch.
It's
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I talked to this girl briefly that was her thing. Like I didn't know it initially, but then like she was telling me, she's like, yeah, I'm high off coke. You want a hit? I was like, no.
What?
I was like, no. No, I don't. I was like, I didn't even know you was out here like that. She's like, yeah. I'm like, that's why you live in this apartment, because this effed up apartment, because you
Yeah,
spend all your money on
you're a
coke.
cokehead. Yeah,
Yeah, and I was like, that's
yeah.
not attractive. I still left in the morning though, but that's not attractive. I
He
was
said,
already there. Like,
hold on. You spent the night in
yeah, because I mean, I already drove all the way to LA. What you mean? I'm not finna drive 2 hours back to the crib.
there?
I'm
You spent
already,
the night with a cokehead?
bro. I didn't know she was a cokehead at first.
You need to ask these questions. You
No,
don't stay over
I
there
don't
like
I don't
that.
go I don't go. So do you use controlled substances? Which substances? Like I'm not I don't
Listen,
I'm not
your
the
ass.
feds.
Listen, I'd be like, bitch, what you be doing? What you be doing when I be gone? What you into? Type of shit you
I'm
into?
not the feds though. Like I'm not the feds. Like I'm just a regular guy. Like,
Yeah.
and I assumed you are a regular girl, so I'm not
Yeah,
going to
yeah. Right.
assume you
No,
are
right.
doing crazy
But
drugs
the
like that.
fact that she literally
It
asked you if you wanted some,
Yeah,
like
because
that was
some people are
normal.
really high functioning. She's like, yeah, I just came from doing coke with, and I'm gonna blur out the celebrity name, and I was just like, huh? Like she was just hanging out like that. Like, and she might still get down like that. I have no idea. I have no contact with her. I ain't talked to her since I left the crib that night, that day. Like in the morning, like, and then I went to work. Like I blocked her number. I was like, I
Never
can't.
again, bitch.
Yeah, I know, but it was like randomly around like 9 o'clock. I was like, it really got to weigh in on my spirit. I was like, you know what? I need to block her because this ain't good.
He said, "Wait on my spirit."
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Hey, chill
Cute girl
out.
though. Cute girl though.
That is the
Hey,
first
if you
time
see this,
I
if you
have
see
heard
this,
somebody say that.
hey, if you see this, hey, I love you and I hope you get help.
Right. We no
Like,
judgment zone. We just ain't into that type of shit.
nah, not at
No.
all. I
No.
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. She threw me off. Um, but needless to say, okay, so what do you have? So I derailed hard. Do you have a do you have a oh my gosh. Do you have a project coming? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a project on the way. You know what I'm saying? Is that something that you want to do?
It's something I want to do. I'm not gonna say if it's on the way or not, because I don't want nobody to sprinkle negativity on my little goals and shit. So I'm gonna just maybe not. You never know. You never know. Let's hope for one though.
Okay. So look, they can sprinkle all the negativity they want to. Like, it's just whether or not like they actually have like you let them have power over you. Like if you're isolated and that's you and this is your thing and you're like, yo, this is my goal and this is what I'm doing. Like you can easily just decide like, oh, if you sprinkling negativity, bye, bye, bye,
Yeah.
bye, and you just keep saying bye till you don't hear nothing else,
Yeah.
and all you can see is your goal. That's it. That's it.
I mean, when you put it
There's
like that,
nothing wrong with cutting people to get to where you got to go.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when a ship goes to sail out, it pulls up its anchor or cuts it loose.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Them is two options. If the ship wants to sail forward, it has to either pull up the anchor or it
Yeah.
has to cut off the anchor. That's
Yeah.
it. Them your two options. So if somebody's sprinkling negativity and they applying an anchor, you can either cut the anchor off or you can pull it up and set sail anyway
I like
and
that
drag
advice.
them to the and then drag
Yeah.
them to the
Because
finish line.
I always feel like, especially in the city that I'm from, they only allow certain people to elevate past a certain limit of success. So I try to not step on other people's toes when it comes down to like my goals and stuff, because they will drain the dreams out of a fucking star if they can.
I,
So,
man, I don't know what that was, but in my eye. But yes, I would
you're
anyway.
so sarcastic. It's ridiculous.
Me?
Yes.
No, there was literally something in my eye. Like I'm not even joking. Like you think I'm being sarcastic. I was being dead ass. That's the sad part. But with those people, you got to realize those people, they're at the same place you are.
Yeah.
The ground floor. the ground floor. Your goal is just, if your goal is to get to, let's say the skyscraper is 100 floors, right? You got a 100-floor skyscraper. Cool. Everybody's on the ground floor. Some people are on the ground floor and not even in the building. At least you're in the building.
Yeah.
All you have to do to be better than all of those people is to go up the first flight of stairs. That's it. You don't even have to make it to the first floor. You just got to go up the first flight of stairs.
Yeah.
Most people don't even make it up the first flight of stairs. They go, man, oh, whew, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And they go right back down.
Yeah.
And then once you get to the first floor, check it out. Look at it. Go, oh, man, this is cool. If you don't want to stay there, your goal is still the 100th floor, go up the next floor and do it again and do it again and do it again and do it again over and over until you get to the 100th floor. And then once you get to the 100th floor, you just evaluate and you go, okay, I'm at the top of whatever this is, whatever your craft is, whatever your craft is, you're at the top of it. Then you sit back and you reevaluate and you go, okay, there's a skyscraper that has 300 floors. There's a skyscraper that has 500 floors. And then you go, do I want to climb those other skyscrapers? Do I want to get to the next top of the top?
Yeah.
If you do, guess what? You got to run, jump off of where you are, which is a lot of people call that leap of faith. You gotta jump off of where you're already at because you've already conquered this one thing. So you're already at the top and the elevator works. So now you can go straight back up to there.
Yeah.
You know the process. You can get back to there. He's like, but you don't know what it's like to be at floor 300. You don't know what that's like. So you just jump off, hopefully you got a parachute. You know what I'm saying? You slam into the wall on the 70th floor. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think you're done. They think you're dead. You cut a hole in the glass. Boom, you slide in. Bam. You're on the 70th
right,
floor.
On the 70th floor.
Yeah. And then all you got to do is walk back up 30. And now you're looking parallel to your last thing. And then you just keep going up again.
I fucks with that.
Yeah. Because you've done 100 floors. So you could do 100 more floors. That puts you at 2.
Yeah.
And if you've done 100 floors already, you just look back on your life and go, man, I've done 100 floors. I've done 200 floors. Now I could probably do another 100 floors.
Yeah.
And you do it again. And then when it comes to that next leap of faith, that next leap into that next business to go to the 500 level, you go, okay, cool. I've already done it before, but you might have a better process. Instead of parachuting off of it, now you know what I'm saying? You got tools, you got utensils, you know what I'm saying? You build a zip line and now you just zip across the 300 and now you're at 300 over here and then you just move up. That's it.
I fucks with that. Can I take your advice?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you can take it. You can take it. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care. It's free words. Like it's free speech. Like if somebody repeats it, it is what it is. I just hope and pray that you go, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like this guy, like, I don't care if you remember her name, just as long as you go in conversation, yo, this guy, he told me, you know what I'm saying? I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that because I don't remember.
Let you give credit where credit was due. Let you have your flowers.
Yes. As long, I think that's where a lot of people get fucked up at, and a lot of people get mad because people be like, "Oh, they didn't give me my flowers," and I'm just like, really, like, is it that necessary? Like, no, like I know what happened, and they really know what happened at the end of the day, so it just is what it is.
Yeah. Fucks with it.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. So what were we? Hold on. No.
How did you just transition from? Take the climb through the window. Oh yeah, but sure, move on to the next thing. That's funny.
How did I do that?
How did you just transition like that?
Oh, it just I'm used to it. I repetition. Like again, like this is episode 206. I've done 200 past episodes. I have points of reference. Like I've trained the muscle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Once you get to record 200, you're probably gonna be like, doing a song is easy. That's nothing.
Right.
Like let's get this record together. Let's push it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, now you're working on other aspects of it, which is why I had the different tier towers because like different. So the first aspect of whatever you're doing, like for me, like let's say we're doing podcasting, right? First thing is recording. That's first thing. Then 3, figuring how to talk better.
Yeah.
Level 3 is figuring out how to talk better. Level 5, Level 5 is figuring out how to actually like market said podcast better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? How to get better guests, how to do this, da 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 da, like all those things, and you just build on it, and you just make a better tower.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's fine.
That's all it is. All it is. You just take everything you've learned and you just reapply it and reapply it and reapply it again, because you're not starting over. If you're going from riding a bike to riding a bike with a motor in it, that's not too much of a stress. You just got to learn how to actually brake and use the acceleration. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. You like, but then when you go into riding a motorcycle, it's like, okay, now it's all, I'm not pedaling at all anymore. But the principles, excuse me, hold on. The principles of balance are still the same.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, the international students just came in.
Oh, okay.
Yo, you're perfectly fine though.
Okay.
You're okay.
But yeah, but either way it goes. So yeah, there's that. What were we talking about before? That's what I was going to ask though. What were we talking about before we actually got started? Because we were talking about something and it was good.
Oh, Smokers Anonymous. We were talking about Smokers Anonymous.
Wait. Well, yeah, we were talking about Smokers Anonymous.
No, you asked where it originated from, or did you say something about poetry?
No. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about before we got started recording at all. Because remember, we were having this bomb ass conversation, and you thought we were recording.
No, because your dumb ass is supposed to record it. You sat right there and said, "Oh yeah, we're not even recording." That was some good shit we were talking about. Damn it! The hell? Do your job. The fuck?
Dropping gems into the void, boy.
Yeah. Shit. Oh, okay. What's a good thing that we were talking about though? I do remember you said the fuck did you say? You was like, it's good to move out of your hometown to accomplish something. That was one of the gems that you touched base on, and I thought that was really good because I moved to Petersburg. Not that I'm still in Virginia, but I'm in a different environment, you know. So I like living in Petersburg. I definitely suggest moving out here. I'm not too far from home, but I do like how it was just a fresh start for me. Different people, different environment. Just being able to establish myself and not having like old projections of the artist I used to be before I transitioned into the artist that I am now. And like referring into my artistry. So I like how you said that.
Yeah. That kind of brought back some stuff that I was talking about. Because no, I'm just saying,
why are you drinking that big ass gallon of water?
Okay, look, first of all, I thought I ran out of stuff in here in my Chick-fil-A stuff.
Pour it in the cup.
I'm not gonna do all of that while listening to you on here. Because I'm liable. The cup will fall over. My laptop's right here. Now all of a sudden we circuit into the interview. You know what I'm saying? And then I gotta put at the end, due to technical difficulties, this interview
was cut short.
Yes. Like what that look like. Then I'm like, dang, he out here slacking. Then then with water on my laptop, I ain't finna record for the next like week and a half.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go find a big enough thing of rice to slit a whole MacBook in.
Yeah. I just got the urge. I just had to do it real quick. Nothing against you.
What?
I just had to do it. I always put up my middle fingers. I just had the urge. So I just wanted to do it real quick. Expression.
That's different. Okay, so anyway, that's mad different. So anyway, yeah, like because like for those people that know you as like for instance, for me, before I was Smooth, I was Byron. For the people that know me as Byron, I will forever be Byron. I will never stop being Byron.
Yeah.
I can only be Byron plus. Like, but I will forever be Byron because that's their initial point of reference.
Yeah.
And that's all they've known for the most. Like, it's not till like you create such a degree of separation between you and yourself, you and your previous self, that they can then start to apply your new self and forget the old things.
Yeah.
But you have to be
character
like really
development.
Huh?
Character development.
Yeah, yeah, and everybody's under development, and a lot of So two things before I go forward. But one thing before I go forward, like that character development piece, a lot of people want you to remain the same, and they think that if you change, you're fake. No, that's quite the opposite of how life works.
Yeah, it's not supposed.
Changing,
You don't grow backwards. If you're growing
yes,
backwards, you are genuinely either you are fucked up, or you're doing something wrong, or you are around people who aren't allowing you and supporting you in the process of being better. You don't want to move backwards. So
hmm
yeah, you want to not.
yeah,
It
yeah.
does. You know.
If you have a group of friends, if you have a group of friends and you're moving forward and nobody, and I mean nobody in that group of friends doesn't go, hey, bro, hey girl, keep fucking going. Like, no,
Yeah.
you can't keep going. If you don't have at least one of them in your circle, that circle's wrong in
Yeah.
general. That whole thing is wrong
Yeah.
because
Shit.
because where you're trying to the thing is when you're dealing with people that are like trying to create something from scratch or do something new or whatever, if those people ain't done it, like they don't know. They just don't know, and it's no fault
Yeah.
of their own. They only know the reality that they know, and some people are destined to just stay who they are. Like,
Yeah.
and it's weird to say that. It's not no slight to somebody. Like some people, like that's just what it is. Like everybody can't be the number one or the number 10 or whatever it is. Somebody has to be less than. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it's not a slight to them because they're probably great at their regular job. You know what I'm saying? But somebody has to perform that task. Like that's just how society's set up.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a role to play, and you just find a role, you lock into it, and that's it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And if you are truly destined to be more and you actually apply yourself there, you'll
Because
go.
God decides who he would prefer to carry out certain legacies, and who he
Mhm,
wants to be deemed as, to be in these higher positions.
mhm.
So yeah, I totally agree with you. I personally feel like God want me to be great. So
Yeah, yeah. Like, because the thing is, if he wouldn't have put the idea in your head, if you
yeah,
couldn't
right,
actually do it, it's
right.
just a matter of actually doing the work. Most
Mm-hmm.
people fall off of doing the work. Like, for instance, you take podcasts, for example, right? Because that's what I can talk about. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
do. 85% of podcasts end before the 20th episode. End before 85%. That's
Mm-hmm.
just straight up facts. 85%. Then you got another, once you get 50, 95% of those people that started are gone.
Yeah.
Once you hit 100, you're down to 1% now.
Yeah.
So now I'm looking at myself at 200 and I'm like, okay, I'm in the 1%. Like I'm in the 1%. I don't have comp. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like it's just I'm just in a room full of people that are actually doing this.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like everybody else ain't, and it's the same with artistry. Like certain people, like they only make it to a certain amount of songs. Some people only make it to a certain amount of projects and all that other stuff. And it's just a matter of did that person, like some people have the unfortunate thing of not having the correct team around them because they've always stayed to themselves and they stayed to their home environment. And that's why it's a big key of leaving, because when you
Mm-hmm.
leave, you're gonna meet new people, and new
Yeah.
people are gonna put in your path to where you can actually like bring new people into your team. Like, oh, this person knows this particular thing well. Like, yo, let me see if they'll do this thing with me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And then you add another person and you add another person, another person. Next thing you know, you got your whole team built so where when you get to the next level, you actually have something that's solid. You have a
Yeah.
solid foundation, a solid base. And a lot of people they don't go through that phase of it's just me.
Yeah.
That is the hardest phase of it's just me. Once you get to that phase of yo, it's damn, it's really just me out here.
Yeah.
Like, and if you push through that, you're you're good. You're
Yeah.
good because if you can do it by yourself, you can do it with others. And if those people leave, you can do it again by yourself.
Right. Because you started out by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Cash Doll said the same thing. She said when she first started out, I watched one of her interviews. She said when she first started out, she was her hairstylist, her makeup artist, her manager, her assistant. She was everything.
Yeah.
And she said when she started to acquire those things, she said that I think she said she understood why she started out alone in the first place. That's what she said. But
Mm-hmm.
it's linear. Like it's just y'all saying the same thing. So I think that's very common. So
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
There you
and
go with that big ass jug of water again. I hate
look,
that jug of
look,
water.
look. Let me live. I ain't have time while you was talking to go. Oh, hold on. Let me finish pouring.
I would appreciate it if you took a step back and said, "Let's take a brief intermission," and you pour you a nice glass. You
Well,
are drinking out of a plastic jug container. That's what you're drinking out of right now.
okay, and I do this
And
all the time. They know what it. Look, they know what it is. They know what it is.
then,
I know what my audience knows. Okay, they
yeah,
know
yeah,
me.
yeah.
They know
Right.
me. If I'm not pulling out no gallon, like for instance, like I was always on my homies platform. I'm not on it as much anymore because I'm doing this more and I'm
Mm-hmm.
working more and
But
all
you got
that.
your own shit going on.
Yeah. But at the same time, like I still do like to go in there and show love because he showed love to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Um he I was on his pod and I kid you not, I had a big 2 liter of Mountain Dew that I broke out. And I ordered it with my food. I got some pizza and
Yeah.
like it came with a 2 liter. So I picked Mountain Dew. Like they were out. Look, so here's the thing. They were out of Sierra Mist.
Mm-hmm.
They're out of Pepsi because there's Pizza Hut. They're out of Pepsi. They ain't had no lemonade. It was either orange soda or Mountain Dew, and I ain't feel like drinking no 2 liter amount of orange soda.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I ain't
I hate
Kale,
orange
I ain't
soda.
Kale from Keenan and Kale, like
Yeah, I hate
orange.
orange
So
soda.
I
Orange
really do.
soda, grape soda.
Yeah, yeah. So I got me some Mountain Dew. So I
Mm-hmm.
poured out the whole thing of Mountain Dew and just start drinking it. And like I drunk some, and then somebody in the comments as it was live, he was like, "Yo, did this dude just pull out a big old thing of Mountain Dew?" And
Yeah,
then people just start clowning. But I just found it funny
yeah,
because you know what I'm saying. Like, and then I did it again, and then like I brought out a whole bottle of. Last time I had a bigger. I think you can see it now. I had a bigger bottle of Crown. You know what I'm saying? The
oh yeah,
last
yeah, yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, so I had some
My
Crown
bad
on there
on my
too.
phone. Sorry.
Oh, You got the attention span. I thought I squirrel out. Look at you.
No, don't do that.
Look at you. I thought
Because who
huh?
even drinks that?
What?
You lost me at Crown Royal. That's some really nasty shit.
No, it's fine as long as you mix it with something. Like Crown goes with Sprite, it goes with Coke. Yeah, it does. I'm sorry, it does. Not
Which
the
kind
Coke
of
we were
Coke?
talking about at first.
You
Stop it. Stop it. I knew it.
okay. Which one?
I knew where you were going. I knew where you were going. Um but yeah, man, like it's really again to get back to where we were talking about. It's really
Because
important to
you keep
lead.
derailing.
I know, but that's just who I am. So anyway, it's really important to leave where you're from and gain new perspectives as well. That's the other part of it because you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Everyone in your environment, you know what you know because the people in your environment, that's all they know too.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you get away from that, get away from that environment, and then you start to, excuse me, you start to really like learn and grow. You know what I'm saying? You kind of have a multiplier, a force multiplier effect
yeah,
where like you're getting a new environment, so that's new data. You're getting new feedback, that's new
yeah,
data. You're learning new information, that's new data, and you're able to now accumulate and grow a lot faster. Now
yeah.
a lot of times it comes in like actually processing and using that information because a lot of people they'll go to a new environment and keep their same old ways and habits and say there's nothing wrong with me. No, you
Yeah,
could
that's
always
fucked up.
improve.
Yeah,
You could always improve. You could always
you're not
be
supposed to
better.
do that. That's not godly,
Hmm.
in my opinion.
Mm, not godly, not
Even
of
God,
God.
I mean, shit, even God evolved. We are
She
human
said,
beings. You know, we are all here to learn something. You shouldn't want to just, like you say, you shouldn't want to just stay the same, but you should also be able to grow as a person. You should, as an adult, as a mature adult, you should be willing
mhm.
to progress. I don't want to be around nobody if you fucking 35, but you trying to, but you young and turn at 57, something is wrong.
Young and turn at 57.
Young and turn at 57?
I mean, my
No.
thing is like as long as you handling your business, you can turn up. You can be young and turn. Like
Yeah.
if that person is see, that's the thing. Like if that old person is handling a business and money coming in, like they retired and money coming in because they
Right.
didn't put in all the work, like shit, you can be turned as fuck. Yeah, that's because when you go to sleep and you wake up, you got another 10 bands, 20 bands, 50 bands. You know what I'm saying? Because you
100
handle
bands.
your
Fuck you,
business.
man. Let's just not even discuss it, man. OMG. You know, it's like this. I heard it and I was like, oh shit. Let me say that.
Like that's kind of how like because I was kind of referencing the song, but I didn't want to start rapping. I was like,
yeah.
yeah, man.
Nice
But
platform. Nice platform.
yeah,
This is fire. Yeah.
yeah,
I support everything you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's really fun. So anyway, that being said, what where can people find you at?
They can find me on, I don't like promoting my TikTok. They can find me on Instagram at miss.maradiaries. You can find me on, I do have a YouTube channel, like I said, but it doesn't really have like my music and stuff on there. More so like my behind the scenes of like my Instagram posts and stuff like that. You can find me on there at TheMaraDiaries.
Oh, I know what I meant. I know what I meant
What?
to ask you. I know what I meant to
What?
ask you. So you have like a mental health diary, and you have like a little podcast too, don't you?
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I was going to ask you that.
Yeah. Because I meant to ask about both of those.
Yeah,
Sorry, y'all. Sorry, we're gonna get into them.
Okay. No, it's okay. We can talk about it. Because you're actually the first person who's like officially asked me about those things. So I'm actually really excited to talk about it. Ask whatever you want.
Okay, so
Exclusive
I'll
shit.
start with the okay. So look, I start with the mental health diary. So how did that come into being? Like, what is that about? Like, what are you pushing there?
The mental health diaries came about. I opened it. And I say opened it. I started it last year.
Mm-hmm.
It started out doing interviews on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
and the interviews were with content creators from the Richmond, Virginia area that I knew. Some of them were music connoisseurs. Some of them were fashion influencers. Some of them were, they just dibbled and dabbled in whatever their niches were. I talked to them about how their niches affected their mental health. So from there, I started volunteering at my local community center. And I evolved it. It was always the mental health diaries, but it evolved. So I did the volunteer work, and I started I was working with kids, and I was working with them. I talked to them about confidence and shit like that. They loved it. I'm talking about talent shows. We did donate. I did a donation drop off where I donated to like local domestic violence shelters. And then just recently, by me being in school, my school approved for my club, for the Mental Health Diaries Club, to be at the school, so now I'm the president of the Mental Health Diaries.
Hey, Liddy.
Yeah, so
Liddy.
it's a beautiful thing.
Liddy.
And what was the last question about it?
No, that was the question.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I only asked one question.
It's a beautiful thing, and the focal point, not the focal point, but I believe in it. It's one of those things that I think mental health plays such a major role in human development, like womanly development, and I'm proud of it. So thanks for asking about it. That's the first time someone has officially been direct with me about what that is. Yep. So it's really nice.
I peep everything. Okay, I peep everything. I ask about everything.
Yeah, I fucks with that.
Hey, like if you come on this platform and you want to get interviewed, I'm going to ask you about everything. But some things I might know, like, oh, you might not want to talk about that. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or I might go to interview you, like think I want to, and then I see some of the stuff on your page, and I'm no, I can't bring that energy into my shit. You crazy? You wilding? Yeah. So I guess now the other thing. No, so yeah, I do want to drink out this bottle. I cut the camera off the last time.
I saw it. You were trying to be considerate. I saw
it. So okay. So the next thing is really important. So you have a podcast. So what is your podcast about, young lady?
Oh, I just started my podcast. I took a break from it because you have, how many episodes have you done? Almost over 1,000 almost.
Well, no. Of the podcast I've done over 206.
Yeah, over 206 episodes. I'm working on episode 3, and already I'm overwhelmed. Already editing alone.
You're making it too much. You're making it too much. You're making it too much. We'll talk offline. We'll talk offline on how you're making it too much. Because I know what you're doing. You're probably was doing what I was doing at first, and that's why you're stressing.
Yeah.
Nah, it's really a lot more simple.
Okay.
People be gassing. People be gassing it. People be gassing it.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I had to go watch somebody else talk about doing a podcast, and when I listened to it, I said, "Damn, he got a good point."
Right, because I'm like editing, and I'm like, bro, what, bro? Like, I don't even take that long on an Instagram reel. I don't put that much, So, like, I don't even put that much thought into my Instagram post. So I'm like, bro, I know damn well I'm not ready to sit right here. I'm editing for 2-3 days at a time, getting this content out, and I'm like,
first thing is, you tell your guests up front. 1, stand on whatever it is you fucking say. 2, you stand on whatever it is you fucking say. That's it. So whatever you said is what you said. Who gives a fuck? Like if somebody's like, oh my God, I'm so afraid of getting canceled. We might get canceled. Nah, fuck that shit. Leave it in there. Leave it in there. Let somebody get canceled. It's only gonna work good. You're at the bottom. Where the fuck? What the fuck can they do?
What are you gonna do? Knock you down?
You're already on the ground.
Yeah.
You they can't do anything to you, but make you bigger.
Yeah.
It's just gonna make you instead of making you famous, it's gonna make you infamous.
Yeah.
And then you just turn that infamy. You turn that infamy into fame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Into actual fame, and becoming actually famous.
Yeah.
You can be infamous for a while, but just like on what is that? GTA, eventually them stars go away. People start being mad at you.
Yeah.
People stop hating you.
Yeah, I actually put a song out. What's it called? I'm asking you what my song called. But it was my chorus was, first they love you, then they hate you, then they love again. While they hating, we all suffering. So that made me think of that because that's true. But Girl Talk the Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Girl Talk the Podcast. My podcast is Girl Talk. So I have like some of my friends. Like I interviewed my assistant. His name is C. Dot. He is an aspiring A&R. Most humble, funniest person ever in the entire world. This nigga is hilarious. But he's a podcaster as well. But I interviewed him, and it's basically just me sitting down having a real ass conversation with just like cool ass people. Like I don't think too much into it. Like it's just a vibe. Like we talk about stuff that they working towards, things that they have done. I had who the host did I have on there? I have a surprise, actually a celebrity guest coming on there probably within the next month or 2. So I'm gonna interview him. But it's real nice, real cute, real pink. It's giving. The girls eat it up. So we love that.
Okay. I feel it.
Dibble and dabble.
Okay, I got some more advice to give you, but I'll give it to you offline.
Okay,
I'll give it to you offline because I ain't giving off yet the TheMaraDiaries. The TheMaraDiaries. So anyway,
you gotta say TheMaraDiaries. Just it just flows.
TheMaraDiaries.
TheMaraDiaries. Yeah.
TheMaraDiaries.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't ask me where that came from.
You know what? Tell me.
Ask me. Be like, where did it come from?
No, this is me asking. I don't know where this came from. I'm embarrassed. I forgot to ask the question. Like it's on my list of questions. I forgot. Yeah. I'm sorry.
That was okay. The TheMaraDiaries. A lot of people think it originated from the Princess Diaries, but it didn't. My nickname is Mara, and I write. I've always been a writer. So the TheMaraDiaries. I had diaries and shit. I was girly. I've always been like real girly. So. Yeah, the TheMaraDiaries. I'm that bitch. I like it. It's only one. You know what I'm saying? You can have. You know what I'm saying? You can have your You know what I'm saying? The bitches who got the foreign in their name or like some weird ass organic fruit or some shit, but it's only one TheMaraDiaries. You know what I'm saying? It's only one.
Okay. I got you.
I feel like I'm that bitch. Just a little bit. Not too much.
That was just funny to me. That's all. Because you just came out and know I'm that bitch. Like,
yeah. Put some spice to it.
Like I'm like, what we doing? What we doing? Like, who pissed you off?
It though. I love my brand. I love I love everything it stands for. So yeah, I fucks with it. TheMaraDiaries is me. Like it's beautiful.
Okay.
Pink.
Ooh. And pink. Okay. And pink. All right, y'all. It's pink. All right, we got it. Pink. Pink, 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 pink. So, y'all can go check her out on Instagram
Not the pause.
at miss dot. So it's ms.MaraDiaries. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's where y'all can go check her out.
Mm-hmm.
There will be a link in the description for that. But with all that being said, this has been episode 206 of the Homeroom with Smooth podcast. I thank y'all for watching, tuning in, and all that. I hope you subscribe and like the
Subscribe
video.
to him. Subscribe.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We out.